Team USA. I want to make a strong statement about how dominant our players are, with 40 to 50-point wins. These were the words spoken by Kevin Durant when asked about his expectations for Team USA's performance this summer. Following Noah Lyles's critique of the NBA, LeBron recruited a wealth of Hall of Fame talent into Team USA. Despite the formidable talent on this team, the US has faced challenges in beating teams like Australia. This raises the question of how competitive other countries have become compared to the United States. First, let's address Team USA's greatest strengths. Their depth stands out. While Serbia has Jokic, Greece has Giannis, Canada is stacked, and France has Rudy Gobert and Victor Wembanyama, they lack the breadth of Team USA. This was evident in a game against Canada. Team USA's lineup included LeBron, Steph, Drew Holiday, Devin Booker, and Joel Embiid, with Hallie, Ant, Jason Tatum, AD, and Bam coming off the bench. The starters initially trailed Canada's team 11-1, but the bench rallied, taking the lead 28-23. Overall, the US bench outscored the Canadian bench 42-27. This contrasts sharply with the 2004 Olympic team, which only had two All-Stars, Tim Duncan and Allen Iverson. On paper, the comparison is not even close to fair. Canada, the second deepest team in the world, still includes non-NBA players on their team, while Team USA's bench is entirely composed of NBA members. However, there is still a chance for the United States to lose. The United States faces immense pressure to perform in this year's Olympics. As with every US team, they are expected to secure the gold medal dominantly. It won't be easy for Team USA. Even if teams are less talented, the guys are playing for their country, so they take pride in every defensive stop, and in every basket they score. Recently, the Australian national team put up a good fight against Team US, losing by only 6 points. Despite not being considered a threat for the gold medal, the Australian team isn't good enough to make it out of the group stage. Since only the top two teams from each group advance to the next round, Australia, possibly the weakest team in their group, will not be moving on. As I already said, Canada was up 11-1 early in the game. In the 2024 Olympics, Team USA lost to Nigeria and Australia in exhibition games. This not only demonstrates other teams' ability to compete with Team USA but also shows that the Avengers are not unbeatable. The next reason is that my Team USA is at a major disadvantage because of the difference in rules. Since all of Team USA plays in the NBA, they are not used to FIBA and overseas rules. In the NBA, defensive players aren't able to stay in a restricted area longer than 3 seconds if a player is not actively guarding an opponent. This is not the case in FIBA games, as the bigs can stay in the paint for as long as they want. Even if players know this rule, the defensive 3-second rule is something that is engraved into every American player's mind. After a player catches the ball, they can take a step before dribbling in the NBA. According to FIBA rules, unless the player is pivoting in place, they must put the ball on the floor before taking a step. Players have to take steps and dribble simultaneously. Not only this, but the refs in FIBA are more hesitant to blow their whistle. That's not all. The courts are different sized, and the three-pointer is a different distance. For players who are used to playing in an NBA environment, small rule changes like this can tremendously affect the way players play. The final reason why Team USA won't be nearly as dominant is because the difference between the United States and other countries in basketball is closing rapidly. There hasn't been a United States-born MVP since 2018. Luka Doncic, right now considered the best young player in the NBA, is foreign-born. The kid who is considered the future of the league is foreign-born. This year, the number 1 overall pick and the number 6 overall pick are foreign-born players. When we look at past generations like the 1980s, only one player is foreign-born. When we look at the top players from the 1990s, only 2 players are foreign-born. This season, out of the 5 All-NBA first-team members, only one of them was born in the United States. The reason Team USA is in trouble is because in the next coming years, talent from outside America will be equivalent to inside the United States. Thanks for watching.